Hey everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. How you doing? Feeling okay? Me? I'm as happy as I can possibly be right now. Do you know why? Because the freak show we heard from the ghoul today of the Federal Reserve made my day. Wow. Yes, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm laughing. Stocks cratered today. The Dow fell nearly 1,000 points. So what's going on? Is it over? Is this it? Oh my goodness. Ah! Anyway, look. Let's calm down a moment. All right, look, I'm a little zany here. It's all good. It's all good. Do you know why it's all good? Because we're going through this together. Whatever happens, you and I, well, we ride all this dog shit together. We're on the dog shit train into God knows where. And I'm just loving it all, I really am. All right, look, so, no secret. Yes, stocks got hit today. It's actually surprising to me that this didn't happen sooner. Now, why? Why would Greg be saying that? I was just writing down a few things. Moments ago, and I'm just, whatever was popping into my head, and I'm sure you can add to this list, but let's just ponder these few things I put down here. So the stock market is now, grinding against surging inflation, terrible economic news, recession fears, warnings from banks, a cost of living crisis, an energy crisis, of course, soaring debts and deficits with no end in sight, and of course war and whatever's left of COVID. Look, okay, is this any surprise? Let me tell you what I think is going on, because I'm sure you are very curious. Okay, so right now, today, where is it? The S&P 500 is hovering around 4,270. Okay, let's just reverse the tape a little bit. Back in March, the S&P 500 was about 4,150. So, what I see happening here is we are retesting the recent low. Now, why would the market want to retest your recent low? Because of, well, let's see, I just named a few reasons. Surging inflation, terrible economic news, warnings from banks, cost of living crisis, dog shit, cat shit, bird shit, and everything freaking else. So yes, and you got this Federal Reserve, and we had the ghoul today. I'm referring to Loretta Mester. Okay, go look at a picture of that thing. Look, I understand that there are some freaking ugly people, but she's not just ugly. I think she's possessed by the devil. Look at her. And she's out there, oh yeah, 50 basis points, rah, rah, rah. Okay, we all know we're going to get a 50 basis point hike. We got the other one, Mary Dolly, whatever she thinks she is. She flips a coin in the morning. Today I'm going to be a woman, and later on I'm going to be a man, and then I have no idea. And then you got the freaking other thing over there, Powell. He's another one. Oh, gosh, I tell you. Anyway, so yes. That's what I think is going on here. Could I be wrong? Could this really be it? Maybe, but I doubt it. Why? Are you watching the 10-year yield? It ain't doing nothing. Anyway, why did I do that? I have no idea. Okay. So, on the back of all of this lovely stuff, okay, the sell-off in the market today, 10-year yield stable, dollar knee-jerk higher, relative strength of the dollar, people, is going to stay high and get higher. Realize yet again what we are talking about, people. The dollar strength relative to other currencies. You have no idea how every single day of my life, no matter how many times I say this, people don't get it. They just don't get it. They think the dollar in aggregate is getting stronger. No. Its relative strength is high. Its absolute strength is going down the freaking dirty, stinking toilet bowl, along with every other freaking fiat currency. Just the dollar happens to be the prettiest belle of the ball. Anyway, with that said, what else happened today? Gold and silver got hit. Not too bad. Cryptocurrencies got hit. Not too bad. Crude oil also fell. So this was like a pan sell-off, like kind of everything was selling off here, except for the debt market was looking pretty stable. That's why we know that today's 1,000 point drop in the Dow is not the big one. This is, look, I really believe this at this point. And will we address it if something happens? What am I talking about? As I just said, we have an S&P 500 today around 4,270. Back in March, we hit 4,150-ish. That was the low, and I think we're gonna retest it. If in fact we break lower than that, we will reevaluate. Okay, we will reevaluate. But what does that mean? What are we gonna do? We're gonna panic? We're going to run for the hills, sucking our thumbs? You want to see what it looks like? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to go cry in some corner? No, that's not what we're going to do, okay? We're going to look for wherever opportunity may lie. And we're already in the right spots anyway, okay? If you're spread out, you're diversified, you're in a bunch of things, you're fine. Look, anyone who's panicking about this, that, or the other thing is just, lost. The moment you start freaking out is the moment you start making bad decisions. And that's not what I'm about. That's not what you're about. We're just taking all this in, people, piece by piece, step by step, realizing what's going on here. And, look, we're just putting together this whole freaking thing and trying to figure out, obviously, what's going on. What are we doing? You and I are speculators, okay? If you're in this market, even if you're not in the market and you're just, playing around with your lovely bills that you transact in every day, you're still in the market, okay? There's a currency market. If you're investing in dollars or euros or some other fiat currency and you're still not in the market, you're invested seriously in a central bank issued note for which you don't even own it. It's not yours. It's owed back to the issuing central bank plus interest that they they created out of thin air. Oh yeah, these are just IOUs, but you keep investing in those things. Look, you're going to hear a lot of talk. Get out of the market, do this, and go where? Where are you going to go? You want to stay in the dollar or some other dying fiat currency? Yes, you should be invested in hard assets, precious metals, more specifically these things. You got it? Come on now, people. You know that. Watch the comments here. Run to the hills. Sell your stocks. Okay. Seriously, people, come on. Until we, you, and I realize and see for with our own eyeballs that the debt market is melting down, and we'll be able to see that because of a rising 10-year yield rapidly. It's getting above 3. You know that anyway. But we still do anything. We don't panic and we don't rattle. We laugh our asses off. That's what we do. But that's it. Anyway, look, what else did I want to talk about today? Lovely, lovely stuff. I don't know. I think I've just about had enough. I, for one, am happy this is Friday. Although I'll miss all of you tomorrow. I will see you Sunday, which I am looking forward to that as well. But here's the situation. I want to hear from you. After today, okay, considering what I said, I believe that the market's going to retest recent lows with regard to the S&P 500. Am I wrong? Do you sincerely believe that this is it? This is the big one. The market's going to crash. It's over. Despite the fact, again, what is this market fighting right now? Surging inflation, terrible economy, bad economic news, of course, cost of living crisis, war, everything else. Come on now, people. It's amazing that the market is actually staying up in the middle of all this. And look, I don't rattle. I just laugh, and I want you to laugh too, because it's just so it's retarded. Okay, I don't know another way to put it, and that's it. All right. With that said, please do comment here, ponder what I have said. Let me hear from you. And we will we'll address these things, and I will try to write back to those of you that want me to. I do try to do that. I honestly do. You know, I don't reply to everyone's comments, but if I see one or two I can jump in, I do it. But I do read them. So believe me, I know who you are, and I can see you, and I know some of you are naked, and I want you to fix it because I'm sick of it. All right, look, bring it in. Bring it in. We're going to do our favorite 3 things that we do every single freaking Friday. You ready? Love each other. Care about each other, and be charitable people. No matter what, we have each other. That's it. You know, and to me, that's the most important thing. Trying to make a difference in some capacity. The rest of it is all just whatever it might be. You know, seriously. All right, that's it, people. Again, love you a lot. Please share the video. I want to hear from you. Please comment. And I will see you Sunday for my markets to look ahead. And of course, it's going to be just as lovely as always. I'll see you.